Sup, guys, this is Baseball for FPC, and for this next new series, I shall be bringing you the newly released Dead Space 3. Now, Dead Space 3 just got released, and just got released, I really do mean just got released, as in within the past day, past couple hours, depending on when I get this video uploaded. So anyways, this is very new. February 5th was the release date. I actually had it pre-ordered a couple days ago, which means that I got the original Dead Space for free, along with several bonus in-game items. Now, I've already played Dead Space 1 and 2. I haven't recorded those, I haven't uploaded gameplay of those. I played these a couple years ago. I really enjoyed them. I do believe that the series has gone from a survival horror-esque game, which was Dead Space, and then it's slowly gone more cinematic, slowly gone more action-oriented, and a little less survival horror style-ish. And so, I think I've seen the transition between 1 and 2. Number 1 was really downright scary. It was an incredible game, lots of intense moments, but it was very survival horror-ish. Dead Space 2 kind of went more of the cinematic feel. It still had some of the survival horror freaky moments and stuff like that, but not nearly as much as Dead Space 1. So, Dead Space 3, the gameplay videos, the trailers, stuff that I'd seen, it makes me seem like it's taking the Dead Space 2 approach just a little bit more. And so, a lot more action-oriented. I think that also goes along with it being co-op, a lot more action-focused and maybe even a little more story-driven, I guess. But the Dead Space 1 and 2, they were kind of like, the setting, it was very dark, very mysterious in a way. It took place in space. Dead Space 1 was basically on a wrecked planet cracker ship. Dead Space 2 kind of moved to that locale, still in space, but now it was basically like a giant floating city. And so it was still dark, still mysterious in that sense, just a lot more open. The area to move around in was a lot bigger. Dead Space 3 takes that space, that dark, mysterious location, and kind of throws it away. We're now set in an ice world, and so everything is white. You trade the darkness for extreme lightness, and so a lot of contrast between the first two and the third one from what I've seen so far. And so it'll be very interesting to see actually how this all plays out into actual gameplay. So I'm really looking forward to this. I was contemplating either getting Dead Space 3 or Crysis 3. Now, I've been really looking forward to both of these games, and I took a look at my bank account. I'm like, oh man, I really got to choose between one. I've got to choose to get one between two of these because, yeah, I don't really have the funds to go and pick up two new games within the span of a month. So I chose Dead Space 3 only because it'll allow me to record it for you guys. I took a look at the specs for Crysis 3, and it doesn't seem like I'll be able to record that for you guys. And so I figured, well, if I can't record it for you, there's no reason for me to buy it full price, 60 bucks. So I went with Dead Space 3. This will allow me to record it, as you can obviously see me doing right now. It'll allow me to record it for you, get some new games. The last new game that I did was Far Cry 3, and that stretched out so much more longer than I'd originally planned for it. Almost, maybe even a little more than 2 months it took me to actually get all the videos that I'd done recorded, and not recorded, but uploaded for you guys. I beat it within a month, didn't actually get everything uploaded till like 2 months after that. So I apologize for how long that stretched on. Hopefully I'll be a little more on top of things, get things done early with Dead Space 3. So all that is to say, I had to choose between DS3 and Crysis 3. Pick Dead Space 3 because it'll allow me to get that out to you guys. I'll probably pick up Crysis 3 when the price drops a little bit. Save me a little bit of money there because it's probably like the minimum, between the minimum and the recommended specs. I'm like right in between those two, and so I doubt I'll be able to record, and so figured, what the heck, I'll get something that I can record for you guys. So really looking forward to this game. This will be, I'm trying to decide whether this will be a straight walkthrough or whether I'll just be showing highlights or whatever. I'm still trying to decide because I haven't actually started the game yet, so I'm not sure how this will play out. I'm thinking it'll go more along the lines of my RPG style videos that I do, which is basically highlights, maybe specific quests. I don't even know if they have quests like an RPG because it's not really supposed to be an RPG. But we'll see how this goes. I'll play first couple hours, see how that works, and then go from there. So I hope you guys stick around for the rest of this series, and hopefully I'll get videos uploaded faster, and you'll be able to see a lot more action a lot quicker. So I hope you enjoyed this series, guys, and thanks for listening to this introduction. And until next time, later.
It all started 300 years ago with the discovery of the Black Marker, an alien artifact found under the old Gulf of Mexico on Earth. It seemed to hold the promise of limitless energy until it produced dementia, insanity, and a twisted life after death known as necromorphs. The details of the original Black Marker disaster were buried in cover-ups and conspiracies, but not before an entire religion could be launched in the name of one of its researchers, Michael Altman. His questionable death turned him into a martyr, and unitology was born. To this day, it thrives, a secretive organization that believes the markers are divine, and their plan for us a glorious unity of mind, body, and spirit. Generations after the Black Marker disaster, mankind found himself going extinct from lack of resources. Desperate, he sought to replicate the Black Marker in an attempt to harness its limitless energies for himself. The records of this era are unclear, but we now know the replication was successful, but the cost too high. The marker copies were all buried, hidden in secret places across the universe where, to all our benefit, they might have stayed. But 200 years later, during an illegal mining operation on Aegis 7, the planet cracker USG Ishimura unearthed one of the forgotten copies, a red marker, and with it, the start of a new wave of marker infections. A key survivor of that incident was an engineer named Isaac Clarke. That marker spoke to him and left him with a gift, a mental blueprint of the marker itself. Isaac was captured and tortured by EarthGov, his mind harvested for the marker's secrets. The marker program was thus restarted, and a new one built on the populous Titan sprawl. But disaster quickly followed. He managed to escape, but just barely. There was nothing left but dust, just like Aegis 7. Since that time, the marker crisis has only deepened, and Isaac Clarke, his marker-touch mind still burning with the ability to build or destroy them, stays in hiding, determined to retreat from the markers and all they have wrought. But there is hope. A backwater ice ball of a planet, where 200 years ago, someone, somehow stopped a marker uprising in its tracks. A clue from the past that may save our future.